Hello everyone. Today we'll talk about my new setup to play the Tonewheel organ sounds using the Roland VR-09 mainly. So in this setup, I have for my left hand, I'm playing the chords to accompany the melody for the right hand. Also, I connected to this setup 1 octave MIDI pedal board, so you can hear it if you are using headsets or good speakers. So in this setup, I'm not using the drawbars. I will use the internal sounds of the Roland VR-09. Thanks for Roland for keeping the Atelier sounds and features in this keyboard. So as a start, I'll show you one of these sounds, another sound. If you hear, there is no effect applied on any of them other than the reverb. So now I will apply the rotary on the first one, let's say. I turn the rotary on. Now I'll turn the rotary fast. I'll switch to the other sound and hear what will happen. Did you hear? The effect became global. So when I'm switching between some of these sounds, the effect will not turn off or it will not change. That applies on the MFX. I have here the rotary, the twin rotary. If I switch, it's still applying. It's not just for the twin rotary. You can put the chorus, phaser, whatever effect here you can apply, and it will be global. It won't change. The settings won't change when you switch between some of these sounds. So that applies on the rotary section here, the MFX, the delay, the reverb, the compressor, and the overdrive. Any of these knobs or buttons, when you start to turn the knob or turn on the buttons, these will be global. When you switch the sounds, these settings will not change, which is good. Also, there are some sounds that I like to have them without any effect. For example, this one. And with this setup, I can do that for this sound to have it dry or without any effect. And then I go back to switch to other sound. Let's say, go back to here. So if I'm playing with this sound, do you hear? Even though I'm going to a sound that there is no effect applied on it other than the reverb, but when I go back to that sound, the settings are still there. They were not cancelled or switched to off, and that applies for these knobs as I mentioned, the 5 knobs here and these 2 buttons. So how am I switching these sounds? I'm using here this dual foot switch. So when I press up or press down, so I connected this dual foot switch pedal to a little MIDI device, and then I connected it to an iPad with an application. It's called Keystage, to map the MIDI signals between the VR-09, the pedal, and the pedal board. So here I'll show you another example of performing with all of these sounds. Thank you for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions, maybe for potential future videos. Thanks.